Hello everyone, Jocelyn Predovich, Limetree Lending Group, Nicky Hungerford, Limetree Lending Group, and we're going to kick off a series where we go around and interview industry leaders on why you should be doing video marketing. And Nicky's getting ready to kick off our series with an interview with Keith Alba. Keith is the Colorado Regional, he's the head guy, right?
He is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And you've known Keith for a while too. Why was he the one you wanted to start with?
You know, I've always enjoyed Keith. He's always given great information, viewed as a leader with just a very positive influence on people and great tips on video marketing and why we should have it out there, why we should be doing it. Just some real valuable information.
Yeah. And the interview is awesome, so check it out.
Hi, this is Nicky with Limetree Lending Group, and I am here with Keith Alba from the Colorado region, Keller Williams. And as you know, we've been putting together a video marketing webinar for the month of July, and I thought it would be great to have Keith here and talk a little bit about the importance of video marketing in real estate. So welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Okay, so I wanted to get together with you today to talk about video marketing and who are we reaching with video marketing? What kind of people do you think in the real estate business need to be using the video marketing?
I think everybody with a real estate license needs to be looking at this, learning it, and starting to implement it in their business. It is really becoming the next wave of real estate marketing, definitely. Advertising, communication. I mean, it's all rolled up in one simple thing, and everybody should be there.
I totally agree.
Unfortunate stats are not everybody is. It's actually like less than 1% of the people out there of the real estate agents are actually using video marketing.
Wow. Wow, that's some crazy information. We all need to be out using it. And what do you think that we're getting across with the video marketing? I know that there's been some information on how many people are using it, how many people are not using it. What kind of information do you have for us on that?
Well, like I said, less than 1% of the real estate agents are out there are using some sort of video marketing right now. The stats that I've seen through Inman and Darren Persinger at Productivity Junkies is something like 73% of the homeowners out there are more likely to list with the real estate agent if they're using video marketing as part of their tactics that are there.
Wow, 73%?
73% of the people are more likely to do it, right? And then the other stat I had in terms of video marketing on this side, 75% more likely chance of converting an internet lead on websites that have video rather than those that don't.
Absolutely.
So when you look at those stats, why wouldn't you be video marketing out there? You're going to get to a larger audience. You're going to have a greater opportunity of converting those into actual clients. And you know, it's something that stays forever, and so you can reuse that same video. It can always be
refreshed, or
absolutely.
It can always be gone back to see again, or
send it to, you know, every client that has that same question that's out there.
Yeah, and then I know that there's been some staggering information on internet leads, like you said, where you're turning these internet leads into a phone call or an email or driven maybe to a website, but video marketing would also be a great opportunity to capture those internet leads instead of just an email or just a phone call from 10 other realtors, but maybe a video would be the best way to get in front of them and give yourself a face, be a person.
Absolutely, on a couple of different levels. I think you've nailed it there, Nicky. One, people do business with people they know, like, and trust.
Absolutely.
So can you really get to know, like, and trust somebody from a text on a website? No. Put a face and a name, voice inflections, the different pieces that are there that all come along with the video marketing.
Absolutely.
You build that relationship a little bit quicker with that client that's out there, or that prospective client.
Well, and I like it because I like to have fun, and I like people to see me and know who I am and be able to kind of get my personality across so that I have a face and not just an email or a name.
Right, exactly.
So that's kind of neat.
The other thing is the efficiency of video marketing.
Isn't that the truth?
It's unbelievable that 7% of our communication is the words that we use. 93% of it is either the tonality or body language or something along those lines. You can't get tonality into an email. You can't tell what somebody's body language is via an email or a text message.
You can get miscommunication through those avenues.
A lot of headaches,
right.
What it is.
But not necessarily who you are as a person.
It becomes highly effective means of communication because now they can see you, they can see your sincerity in your eyes, they can connect with you. It's an avenue where I see the real estate business going, and for those that adopt it sooner rather than later, they're going to be ahead of the curve.
I agree. And the thing that I like about it is you can do it anywhere. You can do it in your home office. You can do it at your work office. You can do it at a listing. You can do it at an open house.
Absolutely.
You can do an interview situation.
Sure.
You can do it anywhere, wherever is comfortable for you. Is where you need to start your video marketing and just take it from there.
Well, get creative with it, and I think a lot of the determination of where you video it is going to be about what the subject is.
Right.
If you're talking about listings and what you do, why not do it at a listing that you currently have? If you're talking about the amenities in a neighborhood, then I would go to those amenities. Yeah, I'd be standing in the park at that neighborhood that I was featuring in that video, for sure.
Yeah, and like I said, open houses, if you're having trouble getting volume and people into your open houses, that might be a great way to get the information out and get it to your database, get it to fellow realtors to get out and say, I saw this great open house, let's run by there today while we're out.
Absolutely. And if you're, again, going to be one of those less than 1% of the agents that are using it, guess what? You're going to be a little bit different. Odds are people are going to open that email, they're going to look at it a little bit more rather than the standard flyer, property flyer that's, an HTML or, something along those lines.
The generic email that goes out, having an open house this weekend.
You're right, yeah, with no other information. This one you can actually show the property, maybe do a quick tour.
Well, it's much like our marketing meetings that we have at the realtor associations. We get up and market those properties, but we don't market them often to the public or to agents that weren't at the marketing meetings. It just gives you another opportunity.
You can do so much more with the video too. You can actually show a panoramic view, of what is out the back door or that neighborhood park that we were talking about. You can dump all that into one video and it's all there. And it's so much more dynamic than just a simple flyer with one static picture.
Yeah, definitely. It doesn't just have that. Did you have any other statistics that you'd like to share that you thought were real important?
Well, the big ones that I saw, again, coming from the Inman conference that I was just at, was that YouTube has over 2 billion views a day. Over 2 billion unique users are going to YouTube. Yeah.
Wow.
So just to put that in perspective, that's nearly double all the audience of all the primetime networks combined at once.
So that'd be better than being on CBS.
Sure. Well, you want to talk about being a fiduciary for your clients. Let's say you have a listing. Now you can say, hey, I'm going to put it on YouTube where we have the potential of over 2 billion people seeing this.
Right. And they can send it to family and friends.
Right.
It's got a better way to travel much quicker.
Big buzz out there now is all about investment properties and vacancy rates at the low. Well, guess what? When you put a YouTube video out there, now your listing is getting exposed to some of these out-of-state investors or potential clients that are there. What a great way to develop that kind of a repeat client as well.
And have lead generation for your fellow realtors in another state. If you're getting feedback from those kinds of things, then you can send those out and say, hey, let's network together on this. And if you have a buyer coming my way, let's work on it.
Yeah, of course.
You open up your path of communication in so many different ways.
You're positioning yourself as the local real estate expert, which is the important thing that's there. And what a better way to do that than to demonstrate your prowess and your knowledge through these video marketing opportunities that are there. It's just unreal.
I absolutely agree. So Keith, after doing this video, if there was one thing that you had to tell your realtors and all realtors, what would be the next step? What would be the next most important thing and your biggest piece of advice for them?
The first thing would just be make the commitment to do it.
Absolutely.
Just make the choice to be, one of the 1% of the people that are doing it. After that, sign up for your YouTube account.
Yeah, get your YouTube account, definitely.
And then find some great resources like what you ladies are doing at Limetree to figure out the equipment and then just sit down in front of it and make that video.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you're looking for more information on video marketing, you can go to our Facebook page, which is Limetree Lending, or you're welcome to email me at nikki@limetreelending.com. And I would like to say thank you so much for your time today.
It was my
sharing
pleasure.
some great information and hopefully get the word out there with us.
Thank you. My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Great. So you just watched the interview with Keith and Nikki. 73% of people would choose a listing agent that did video over one that didn't do video. And less than 1% of agents are doing it.
Right?
So where in the world do you come across a wide open window of opportunity? I mean, that is insane. And let's not forget about the fact video is next to free, minus some cheap equipment that you might need to get. So this was a phenomenal interview, Nikki. Any takeaways that you had?
Just, the importance of getting it out there, the importance of sharing the information, and using it in, all avenues of the business, not just your listings or your internet leads or answering questions with clients, but using it as a way to communicate.
Right, absolutely. And don't forget to be yourself, guys, while you're doing video. That's what everybody wants to see, is just you, even if it's kind of rough around the edges. Everybody likes to see the real you. So
Even if you're a little goofy, it's okay.
Yeah, be goofy, be silly, be funny, be enjoyable, smile when you're doing video, that type of stuff. Those are all good tips. But
Absolutely.
thanks for joining us for this interview, and we'll see you guys on the next one.